It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Won't you be my neighbor? Howdy ho, people of the internet. It's your best pal MJ from Better Killed Studios here. But that's right, buddies and palos, your best pal MJ is back again with another fanfiction reading. Today's subject is a Eyeless Jack X-Reader fanfiction by the name of, well, it was oh so creatively titled Eyeless Jack X-Reader. Yeah, that's right, folks. We're dealing with the pinnacle of creativity here. But either way, what's a better place to start this video than the beginning? Specifically, the new beginning. Chapter 1 of this monstrous fanfiction. So, without further ado, let's get deep into the madness, shall we? Chapter 1. The new beginning. Ugh, why is it formatted so weirdly? Why are all of these formatted so weirdly? Anyways, so we're gonna read the first chapter in its entirety. We're gonna read the chapters first, and then I'm gonna comment on them. So let's begin. You just moved out of your previous house after your parents' death. It was not as easy to get over it. It was crushing your soul. It was not easy to get over it. It was crushing your soul. Who would want to kill them? Sitting on their old couch, questions took over your brain, confused on what actually happened. It all happened so fast. Why, you thought, pissed off. Your blood was boiling. Heat was rising to your cheeks. Not my parents, you cried to yourself. Now alone, stuck in this apartment. Out of anger, you slammed your fist into the side of the couch, allowing a loud crack sound. Great. Just my fucking luck. Something didn't feel right. Your body felt off. Pain grew in your eyelids like something was growing from inside. The only thing you could do was take Motrine, we're gonna go with Motrine, and call it a night, making it to your bed, knocking out in a deep sleep. I assume those dashes mean a time skip. It had been 2 weeks since you had lived in that house, and you started to feel uncomfortable. Nothing felt the same anymore. You thought you were going crazy. You started to see things. You started to see shadows, and your knives were out of place. You also lost your favorite scissors. Your stomach growled desperately for food to enter. You had nothing but stomach acid, and soon, if you didn't eat a hole would probably burn through your stomach lining. Quickly grabbing a muffin, you made your way to your computer to go read more X-Readers. It was an obsession. However, the snores interrupted your reading. A scraping sound. The sound you hear when you put nails on a chalkboard. The sound that gives you the chills type of sound. You had way too much going on. You definitely did not like that sound. Grabbing your favorite pair of scissors, you make your way to the window. Seeing a man with a blue mask and ash gray skin holding a scalpel standing there, just out in the open, standing there. You blink multiple times, not believing it's true. Terrified, you felt your whole stomach turn, but at the same time you tried not to fangirl, but you couldn't believe it. You got your feelings together, thinking it's a prank, but what if it's not? Staring at the window, he opens it himself as he comes in, as he comes at you, whispering, "Kidneys, kidneys, I must have them." You laugh as you move to the side, kicking him in the back, making him fall. "Oh, you're a feisty one. I might have to bring you back to Slenderman," he says with excitement, licking his lips. You could hear the tone in his voice. This is his game. You can't beat him at his game. Panic started to rise and bile met at the back of your throat, ready to throw it up. You grip your scissors as you see blood come from this man's eyes. Thick black blood. Or maybe blood or goo, you weren't sure at this point. You don't know what to do, so you did the only thing you could for survival. You lunge at him, hitting a pressure point, the one in the neck above your pulse. He just stares at you, losing balance, so you take this chance to go struck him in the face, punching him. All you see is a big, thick crack in his mask as the man falls down hard. You don't have him tied, but you sit in a corner waiting for him to wake up. You hear a slight groan as he sits up, looking to figure out his surroundings. "Damn it, Jeff is going to kill me, but I have to get the job done," he says seriously. He gets up looking at you. Your eyes widen and you started to stutter. Hey, but didn't I tie you up?" No." You hiccuped soon, losing oxygen to your brain from lack of protein. Your something bison started to fade before losing it altogether. You wake up. That was easy. When you wake up, that was easy. That was easy, Jack thought. He whispers, "I'm sorry," before your eyes roll to the back of your head. And hey guys, so I've made a plan. I'm slowly fixing this booty book called A Story. I'm starting by editing chapter by chapter. I'm starting with this one and slowly moving on. Okay, why did this girl straight up, she didn't have him tied up, but, it literally says, you don't have him tied up. So you don't tie him up, but you just go sit in the corner and wait for the guy to get up, even though he's very clearly not human. So he gets up, and you act all surprised that he can move around freely, despite the fact that you haven't tied him up or done anything to restrain him. You're just like, yeah, okay, this is fine. Sounds good to me. I'll just sit in this corner and wait for this stranger that broke into my house and the first thing he ever said to me was, kidneys, I need them. I need your kidneys," or something like that. I'm just going to sit here and wait for him to wake up. That's a good idea. That's cool. No wonder this girl got kidnapped. Also, are we ever going to talk about the fact that Jack went down with one fucking punch? She punched him in the face and he just went down. He's a demon! A demon! How did she just threw a punch? Is this girl Zalgo himself incarnate? How did she manage to take out a demon with one punch? But what was I expecting, right? This is an ex-reader fanfiction that is formatted like a medical essay. What you gonna do, am I right? This next chapter is called Meeting Jeff. Or I'm sorry. It's called Meeting Jeff. My apologies. Anyways, let's go met Jeff, shall we? Jack was running. You were in his arms, unaware of what happened. You wake up right before he was about to say something. You pulled your scissors from your bra, making him blush since he saw in your shirt. You stabbed him, or tried to, but he grabbed it and said, "Don't make me injure such a beautiful girl such as yourself," as he grinned under his mask. You couldn't help but blush. Then you slapped him in the face, making him drop you. You grabbed your scissors, taking off, hiding behind a bush. You're in the forest, just in case some don't know. He came around a pair of trees. For the sake of convenience, we're going to use the name MJ, even though I really don't want to. MJ, don't make me hurt you, he says with pleasure. You crawl, cutting his foot on accident, and keep running till you end at the steps of what looks like an old house. You see black arm carrying Jack. A black arm carrying Jack. Damn it, you got me in trouble, MJ. It's what I do, baby. You feel arms around you as you pass out, but you hear Slenderman and EJ, how do you know it's Slenderman, have a small hat, I'm assuming that means chat, before. Damn it, Jack, I told you to get her force if necessary, Slenderman said with stress. EJ rubbed the back of his head. She is something else. But he did get hit. Whatever, we're gonna save those comments for later. She is something else, as he takes you from his arms and heads into the rundown house, going to the basement known as his torture chamber. Oh boy. He ties you up slanted as he gets a small needle, carefully putting it into your leg so you can't escape. You're so beautiful, he states as he runs his hand down your cheek, noticing that you start to blush. Are you supposed to be asleep? He puts your finger under his finger under your chin and says, "Wait here, my beautiful," without quotations. And then the AN is like, real quick, I sorry if it not doing good or if the layout doesn't come out right. Again, this is my first story. Comment what you think below. Your POV. You wake up groaning in pain as you see no one is here, but you hear someone yelling down the hall. So what, Jack? What if I go in there? What are you hiding? Jeff yells. Fuck, you think. I'm screwed. I am so done for, as you start to laugh. I'm getting increasingly more frustrated, and you can hear it in my reading. Jeff barges in. Oh, Jack, I'm telling. You giggle. He gives you a what the fuck face, wondering why are you laughing. This is when the scent of blood and dead body has gotten to you. Jeff locks the door and creeps on to you as you bit him, making him bleed, licking the blood. Fuck, he yells. You're asking for it. He grins as he carves the Creepypasta sign into your arm. I think we all know way too well what he means. For the record, if you haven't seen the video where I basically rant about how this symbol is not a Creepypasta symbol, it is the Marble Hornets symbol for the operator, you should check that video out. I tend to get really angry when Marble Hornets is involved, so let's hope that Masky and Hoodie aren't in this. Anyways, back to the dub. He grins as he carves the Creepypasta sign into your arm, causing pain, but you put on a smile he would get freaked out. Your wrist starts to drop blood as he licks it. Jack, you scream. He's licking my blood, and I feel like he's gonna, oh no, me. He gets offended and unlocks the door, but stays waiting for your punishment. Whenever you feel intense emotion stuff around you happen, by the way. The ankle cuffs start to melt as Jack doesn't notice. He is getting you ready for your next shot as Jeff watches in amazement, thinking, I will go after Jack, but nope. Someone forgot to remove the eye. Jack knows what you are doing and lets it happen. You act like you hit Jack as you turn around, dashing at Jeff, stabbing him in the neck, drinking his blood. How do you feel now? He blushes. Jack, let me out, as he stands by the door. I soon sense Slenderman and freak out Jeff. more, hoping I will become a creepypasta. Slenderman comes in here looking at the blood on my mouth as I smile. He drags me to his office. Okay, so the tense shift made me laugh because somebody forgot to remove the I of their self-insert fan fiction. At least that's what I assume, or I've known a lot of X-Reader fan fictions have the reader's perspective be in the I, me sort of tense, in first person, but they usually do that straight out of the get-go, not like halfway through the story. We're gonna play a game. It's called Guess Who's the Self-Insert Fanfiction disguised as an X-Reader character. The next bit of madness is called Becoming a Creepypasta. Ooh. Everyone saw you. Oh, there we are again. We're back to the third person. Everyone saw you get dragged into Slenderman's office. Even people you know about, but they don't know you. Slenderman threw you down into one of his chairs and stared at you. You couldn't see it, but you felt it. Sorry, sir, but I did nothing wrong. Can I go back to scaring Jeff? Yeah, that sounds like me. It was silence for about 10 minutes as you sensed Jeff sneaking at the door. You quickly jump out and grab the door and grab him by the collar. As you drag him in there, actually surprising Slenderman. You drop him and stare at Slenderman. You start to look away as you start to say something, but Slenderman cut you off. MJ, how do you know about us? You stare at his white sockets, then you come out. You're all over the internet. I see, he says quietly. This must be a shitty fanfiction. You sense Ben running as you hold your scissors when Slendy tells you it's fine. He tells Ben to grab his computer as I hack into it, going to a website that shows them when they all look at me in amazement.
And then all the serial killers thought I was so cool. I mean, they thought you were so cool, and they all wanted to marry me. I mean, you.
Sorry, but that's like the only thing I can imagine this person doing while sitting at their computer and writing this. Ben is shocked. But how? How did you get past my firewall, my booster setup, and my second firewall? I have 2 of them. My parents taught me. The better answer is because I'm so special. As you look down, soon having black blood come from your eyes, you don't notice, but Ben and Slendy do as they stare. You feel something cold run down your cheek. You touch it and see it's black. Cool, you think. Yeah, and what everyone else is thinking is, what the fuck, what the fuck, what the fuck, no, what the fuck? Because that's what a normal person thinks when black blood starts dripping from their eyes. You ignore it and show Ben and Slendy all the websites when Jeff comes back in, not knowing when he left. He stares and smiles as I get the creeps. Just because Slendy is here doesn't mean I can't hit you, I mumble. Everyone stares. Ben asks, did you just call him Slendy? When you suddenly got cut off by Slenderman, who seems to be, really quiet, saying, it's okay, my children. You stare at him and take him as a grandpa as you smile at him. Ben disappears when you got off track as you see all the files of any creepypasta deleted off the web earth. Good, my child, he grins at Ben. I thought Ben left. Everyone leaves as he slams his hand on the desk, causing me to just stare at him, not flinching. My child, you hold great powers, because of course you do. Your eyes fill with happiness, saying out loud, wait, you just called me child. Does that mean when you got cut off? Yes, it does. Please, MJ, live with us here. Creepypasta and Proxy, you hold great power, and I would love to have you in this household. You weren't thinking as you run up and hug him. Thanks, Slendy. Damn it, not that again, he thought. You giggle as you walk out of the room with people staring at you. You knock on Slendy's door. Where do I go? Cause Jack wanna torture and Jeff probably wanna get my back for tasting his blood. Slendy comes out. He grabs you. You tasted his blood? Yes, is that a problem? You say confused. Yes, my child. You won't have long before you die of cannibalism. I'm sorry, but what even is this fanfic anymore? I don't know. Where is the shipping? Where is the anything? This wasn't how I thought this would go. What plan did the author have for this story? 'Cause I can't fucking see one. Transformation. Ooh, I'm on the edge of my seat. With that last sentence, Slendy disappeared. You walk out of his office, walking through the house, going back to the room EJ first brought you in. Surprisingly, he is sitting there, turned into a corner with his mask off as you're about to say something, and he tackles you with his mask on. As he yells, "Don't do that to me." Do what? Come on, man. Don't exist around me. Come on, I'm sensitive, bro. Come on, you know that. Come on. I'm sorry I gave you a dude bro voice, EJ. I'm so sorry. You, of course, being confused, kick him off and slide your scissors out as Jeff comes up behind you, grabs both hands, accidentally touching her butt. Are you in love with Jeff or EJ in this? You blush madly as you elbow him, take your scissors and run, bumping into Ben. Oh, I'm sorry. He gives you a look and he starts to come after you, I guess, thinking you are an intruder. What? Okay. Ben just apologizes to intruders now, you think, but he saw me in Slendy's office. Speaking of him, where could he be in a time like this? Soon Jane joins the crowd and Sally just watches, so you have Jane, EJ, Jeff, and Ben after you. You run outside the mansion. It's the mansion now, and you're outside. Damn it, you bastards, I didn't want to hurt you. I kinda care. You slam your hands together as they drip blood, and one eye turns red and the other goes white, of course. Your teeth grow sharp. EJ mumbles, damn hot much? Ben laughs, yeah, no kidding. Ew. As you are about to begin this, you see Slenderman coming from the forest, stopping you and claiming you. You punch Slenderman's shoulder. Where were you when the tried to kill me, Mr. Slendy? Oh, I'm a mister now, he says, getting cocky with you. Whatever, as you get a black hoodie randomly and wear it. Slendy stops you. We'll miss MJ. You have passed the test into our... As he gets cut off, as you take off running behind the Slender Mansion, he scratches his head. Guys, did I say something? No, they all said, but Jane, she may be a badass, but I understand what she's going through. Hee, this will be fun for me. As she disappeared with a knife, Jeff's knife. Damn it, Jane, as Slendy stops him and orders everyone to go to their rooms, but everyone goes but EJ. He follows your scent. You're surrounded? Wait, I'm sorry. My surrounded? Yes, you're surrounded. Oh, right, thank you. You're surrounded by all trees as you sense Jane behind her, sliding beneath her, kicking her nope, her no word. You're lucky you don't have balls, you say as you growl. Ooh, a feisty one. Wouldn't getting kicked in the nope still hurt? You sense Jack and you start to blush. You had a crush on him. Since when? All that Jack has done is kidnap you and physically abuse you and allow his friends to torture you. Why do you have a crush on him? The last thing you... Oh, wait, no. You start to blush, you have a crush on him. As you start to black out, the last thing you saw was Jack running to you, pulling out his scalpel and Jane. Flashback. Mother. Now, MJ, you won't remember this because, well, you're 9, but you have secret powers and will hunt, we hunt creepypastas. We have some implanted in you, but most in natural power. She shows you how to use it, but she soon seals it after. You're now 12. Wait, were we underaged beforehand? Oh no! Oh no. Were we underaged this whole time? No! Oh my god, that makes it so much worse. You can't make this shit up, guys. You can't make this shit up. You're 12 now and have figured out your power. Father, I don't... Oh, no, we're still in the flashback. Okay, we're still in the flashback. Father, it's written so poorly, I couldn't tell. Father, I don't know if your mom told you, but whatever you do, don't use that power. Don't drink a creepypasta's blood, okay, MJ? Bye. We're going to tell you this, and we know you won't remember. Bye. Back to normal time. You wake as Jack is holding you, with Jane having many cut wounds and dripping blood as she is tied up next to a tree with tape on her mouth, because every other girl must suffer in the story. You notice your hoodie off and you keep your eyes shut as you use your smell to try and grab it, by Jack grabs your hands, making you blush. MJ, let me look at your eyes. Let me look at your eyes. No, you say softly. Please don't make me, as black tears come from it. Please, MJ, as he shouts while mumbling after, I care about you. Why? You tried to kill her like 2 chapters ago. That making you blush, you open slowly, adjusting to the now sunset. I knew it. Since you drunk Jeff's blood, you're transforming. Wait. Sorry to interrupt. But my transforming? Yes, Tim, for the last time, you're transforming. You're transforming as in it belongs to you. Oh, right, got it. My transforming. You need my transforming. Got it. Life of a grammar Nazi. I knew it. Since you drunk Jeff's blood, you're transforming, and since you use that power, you're definitely turning into one of us. But one more thing, you will have to sleep in my room or Ben's, he says as you place your hand on his face, feeling it getting warm then hot. I pick yours. As you blush madly. Don't think anything stupid or things will get cut off, you yell. You suddenly roll out of his arms, so bipolar. You suddenly roll out of his arms to go stand up as you feel pains in your head, falling to the ground, clenching it. Jack's soon to catch you. Do you fall to the ground and then he rushes over and picks you up I got you? You start to feel pain from all over your body, soon your skin turning gray. I thought that said gay. As Jack licks his lips. You hit him. Even though I'm in pain, I can hit you. You chuckle. You start to bleed from the holes in your skin as he rushes you to Slendy. He starts to run everywhere to where everyone is, still in that one spot in front of the mansion, and brings you to Slendy. What, do all the characters just stand around and wait for the main character to get back? Slendy pokes your teeth, open your eyes to more to look at them. and glances at the holes in your skin and comes out with words. Yep, she has to be under outwatch. She is one of us. And Jack, did she say what room she wanted to sleep in? Yes, sir, she said mine. Slendy slaps him. Don't do anything stupid.
Damn it, Jack, don't fuck this up.
Sadly, I know she already threatened me. You arch your back, screaming as Jack takes you, going to your room and locking it. He carries you into the bathroom and runs water for you. MJ, I will go outside, but you need to wash off. He soon starts to walk out as you grab his foot. I saw you. All those nights, I saw you watching me to make sure I was safe. As you pass out, the last thing you saw was him taking off your shirt. 'Cause of course he is. Okay, this is getting pretty long. I'm gonna have to do a part 2 of this because this fanfiction is giving me a headache and it's also super hard to follow. Let's hope I can get through it in the next video. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me today, my buddies and palos. It's been fun, but this is your best pal, MJ, signing out. Keep calm and stay creepy, my friends.